She was beautiful, educated, confident, married for over 3 years. But every time she walked into a wedding or a family gathering, someone would whisper still no good news. What they didn't know was that every night she cried into her pillow silently, endlessly. Her name was Ananya. She worked at a top multinational company in Delhi. Just a few months into marriage, the taunts began. She only cares about her career. How will she become a mother with a job like that? They'd call priests, hold rituals, bring in astrologers, but somehow the blame always landed on her, as if infertility was only a woman's burden to bear. Every month, one date circled on the calendar, hopes would rise only to shatter again. Another negative pregnancy test, another crack in her confidence. A forced smile on the outside, a quiet breakdown on the inside. Her mother-in-law's whispers, the neighbor's judgment, maybe she's barren? There must be something wrong with her. One night, she overheard her in-laws saying maybe our family's just cursed. That night, she locked herself in the bathroom and collapsed to the floor, shaking, sobbing, hating herself. Her husband, Rohit, had been silent for years, but that night he saw her truly break. The next morning, they made a decision to see a fertility specialist, blood tests, hormone panel scans, semen analysis. And then the truth. The issue wasn't with Ananya. It was male infertility. The silence was shattered. For the first time, the truth had a voice. And it wasn't hers being blamed. She didn't say a word. She just held Rohit's hand and said, "Now we fight this together." Their doctor suggested IVF, vitro fertilization, a scientific process of fertilizing the egg and sperm outside the body and then implanting the embryo back into the uterus. Step 1, hormone injections. Every day, a new needle, piercing her belly and her spirit. Then came egg retrieval, a small surgery, but a mountain of emotion. Rohit gave a sample. In the lab, the egg and sperm were fused. Some embryos formed. One, the strongest, was chosen and carefully placed inside her womb. Then came the hardest part, the 2-week wait. Every twinge was a question. Every hour, a silent prayer. Will it work? Can I really become a mother? Then the day arrived. Ananya's hands trembled as she opened the envelope. She closed her eyes and whispered a prayer. And then 2 pink lines, positive. For the first time, she cried with joy. She felt whole, complete, a mother in the making. 9 months later, a tiny heartbeat lay in her arms. The miracle she had begged for in temples, mosques, churches was finally here. The same relatives who once mocked her now said she's the best mother we've ever seen. But Ananya knew it wasn't just science that gave her this gift. It was her determination, her courage, her faith that turned an empty dream into a living reality. Becoming a mother is a sacred journey, but when the path is hard, society turns that pain into punishment. But remember, this infertility is not shameful. It's a medical condition, not a curse. Thanks to science, there's hope. IVF has changed the lives of millions. If you or someone you love is going through this, don't blame, don't judge, stand by them. Because every mother's story isn't easy, but every mother is a warrior.